Hello, I'm delighted to be here. My name is Alex Shortt, and I'm the CTO at Longan Vision. We are a small group trying to take firefighting into the 21st century, to not only help firefighters save as many lives as possible, but to ensure that those firefighters who save our families get home to their own. Each year in North America, more than 3,000 people are killed due to fire, and thousands more are injured. When we asked fire departments what are the causes of these injuries and deaths, they gave us three common answers: visibility, communication, and data. But what does that mean in the context of saving lives? Well, visibility is quite straightforward. Firefighters can't see through smoke. So when they pull up to a fire scene and a building is engulfed in flames and smoke, there's no easy way for them to go in and save potential victims. The only technology currently available to them are handheld thermal imaging units, which only provide them with a small fraction of the information they need to do their jobs effectively. When it comes to communication, firefighters use portable radios, a technology which was first introduced to firefighting in 1972, and it's only changed in its portability and range. When firefighters pull up to a fire scene, they're going in blind. There's no information other than where the fire is occurring. This means any decisions made about a fire attack plan or changes on the fire scene come from an individual's judgment and experience. And this is becoming a big problem. In our fire-conscious society, we're seeing fewer fires, which, on the whole, is a fantastic thing. But with fewer fires means firefighters have less experience to draw from. Moreover, we may be seeing a decrease in the number of fires, but we're seeing a significant increase in the intensity. As you've probably noticed with the BC wildfires, or this past spring in Toronto with the York Memorial Fire, in which 21 fire departments were called to the scene. Just can't imagine the stress of managing 21 fire departments with a province watching you and people's lives on the line. And that's where Longan Vision comes in, with the solution to address visibility, communication, and data. We provide a visor for firefighters which can communicate critical information about a fire scene, as well as a portable command unit which can help manage the fire scene better. The first part of our solution takes thermal imaging technology, something firefighters are already very familiar with, and combines it with augmented reality to provide firefighters with a visor which not only allows them to see through smoke, but also to detect objects and locate victims. The second part of our solution has to do with data. This augmented reality system is outfitted with an array of sensors, which includes sensors which can measure barometric pressure, humidity, and peak temperature. We're able to collect this data on a server, and in the future, once we have enough data, perform machine learning and analytics to make predictions about things like fire spread. The last and most critical part of our solution has to do with communication. Not only do we log this data on a server, but we also stream it to the portable command unit. This means that the crew chief is able to monitor the condition of each individual firefighter and see critical pieces of information like oxygen level and heart rate. Furthermore, we take a live stream from the thermal imaging camera, stream it right to that same command terminal, which allows that crew chief to see what each firefighter sees. The combination of our solution gives firefighters the tools they need to be more effective and efficient at their jobs, to put out fires faster, and most importantly, to save more lives. Our team at Longan Vision, along with our partners at McMaster University, the Innovation Factory and the Forge, have already developed a fully functional prototype of both the augmented reality system and portable command unit. Not only have we taken this to the field for testing, but more importantly, we've been working with some of Ontario's best firefighters in Waterloo, Niagara, and Brantford to make sure that what we're developing meets the needs of our clients. With that, the Deputy Chief of Niagara Fire is quoted with saying, "I want to see this device on all of my career firefighters." With the success and traction we've had with our prototype, we've also garnered our first investment, in which we sold 10% of the company at a valuation of $6 million. Our new partner also has ties to the estimated $280 million Chinese firefighting equipment market, and more importantly, the regulating bodies around that equipment. As such, we've been working with our partner to develop our relationships with both the Tianjin Fire Institute and Beijing Science Committee to further gain traction into this Chinese market. That being said, we have not forgotten about the nearly 1.5 million full and career firefighters here in North America and are actively pursuing entry to the estimated $6.1 billion market. To do this, first and foremost, we're chasing an NFPA standard, the standard which all firefighting equipment is held to in North America, to be sold and used. More importantly, we're working with Innovation Solutions Canada, a branch of military research, to develop the product here in Canada. With that, we've been granted a $200,000 grant to develop it, and given the success of the project in early stages, a potential for an additional $1 million in funding. We have identified 2 competitors in this space, one of whom recently failed the NFPA standard, and the other who is in early stages of development. We've been able to figure out what caused that company to fail their NFPA standard and have designed our device accordingly. We are also aggressively trying to be the first to market. With that in mind, we do have a provisional patent in the US and are working on our Canadian and Chinese patents as I speak. Our team at Longan Vision is made up of a diverse group of engineers with backgrounds in software, mechanical, and hardware engineering. Although we do not have a dedicated team member for business development, we've shown that we have the capability to develop strategic relationships for our business. We also have a team of advisors to help us, which include a business development specialist and 3 professors from McMaster University who make up our technical advisory board. We do recognize we have a gap in our sales and marketing, which we plan to fill in early 2020, as well as to find a professional to fill a business development role. Over the next year, we will finalize our product and bring it through its final stages of certification and testing. By the end of 2019, we will have finished our patents in both China and North America, and by the end of 2020, we hope to have sold our first 30 units. The price point for the unit will be around $15,000, with manufacturing costs around 40% of that. If we're able to find a strategic partner, we hope to improve that margin by an additional 10%. Although we have not finalized our fee structure for software, licensing, and maintenance, we are working closely with our partners to find the best possible price. By the end of 2019, 1,500 more people will die from fire. 7,000 more will be injured in North America. If we win LiONS LAIR, we will use that money to bring our product into production, get it into the hands of firefighters, and help prevent these deaths and injuries. Thank you very much.